And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interview with Chase Meyer. Chase is a five-star kicker out of Modern Day High School and national champion. So congratulations, Chase, on that national championship. Thank you, Chase, for allowing me to interview you. And if you want to follow Chase, his links will be in the description below. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and follow me on social media. It's down there. I hope you guys have a great day. Adios.
I started playing Pop Warner when I was about 8 years old. I didn't really know what position I wanted to play. So, I tried out everything. And then one day they were like, does anybody know how to kick? And I was like, well, I play soccer. Let me go out there and try and hit one. And then it was all like pretty much just a story from there. I loved it. That was just my passion. Then in Pop Warner, you kind of have like must play guys like that. If you don't play a normal position, you have to get in. So I would full-time kick and then play a little bit at linebacker. And then all through middle school, I played linebacker. I even played offensive line just because we needed guys. And then once I got into high school, I started at Chaminade College Preparatory in West Hills. And I had a pretty great time there with Coach Ed Croson, who just recently retired. Kicking's always just been something that's just been super cool to me because my family all played soccer. I'm the only one that played football. So this was just my time to make my own little statement. And after my sophomore season, I transferred to Modern Day High School in Santa Ana, now the number one team in the nation and national champions.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. So I
Watch that
transferred
game.
down
That was
there.
awesome.
Yeah, it was a great season. So I transferred down there after my sophomore season just because my dad had been going through some cancer treatments, and our doctors were down there. And Coach Rollinson welcomed me with open arms. I loved all the guys down there. It was an amazing experience. And, I was two-time All-State with Modern Day. I was two-time Trinity League MVP for kicking. And, nothing would have been possible without all my great linemen, my offense, my defense, and everything. And, we had an incredible 2-year stint together. And, I'm just excited to see where the program goes after this.
How's your dad doing? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's been going through
Nice.
chemotherapy, but he's been fighting. He came to the Liberty game in Nevada, so
Nice.
that was exciting for him.
Well, I hope he's doing okay, and I hope he gets better.
Thank you.
What is your process when you line up to kick? Now, this could be punts, field goals, extra points, kickoffs. What is your process?
So for field goals, I'll start off there. I immediately set my spot, so I kick off the ground. So I put my foot down there, let the holder get the spot. Next, I kind of pick a target behind the uprights, a smaller target, because if you aim small, you miss small. So if you miss like a 3-foot pole by 2 feet, you still make the field goal. And after that, then I take my 3 steps back, making sure my right foot is aligned with the spot. Then I take my 2 steps over to the left, and I look at my spot one more time, take a deep breath, do my swing thoughts in my head, which are nice and smooth and good contact, which helps me remember that if I stay on my pace and stay on my tempo, that I'll hit a good ball every single time. And then I give my holder the nod, and then I just go. And then for punts, I take I'll have to spot the ball, so I'll be 14 yards behind our long snapper. And I'll usually lick my fingers and spit on my fingers just because I don't wear gloves out there. So I got to have something to kind of have my hands grip the ball. And then I'm a 1.5 stepper. So I'll take like a small little jab step and then go to kick it, dropping with my right hand, moving off my guide hand. And then for kickoffs, so special at Modern Day is we have a huddle. So I have to tell the guys where the ball is going. So I get to determine whether I'm going deep left, deep middle, deep right. So I'll go in the huddle. It's usually deep middle. So I'll go deep middle, ready, break the huddle. And then I'll take 11 steps back, which is 10 yards, and then 6 steps over to the left. And once I'm there, I wait for the guy with his hands up to give me a ready call. And once he's there, I look to see where I'm aiming back there. It's usually around deep middle, deep left-ish, just because I like to pull the ball a little bit. And then I just go out there and do my little tempo and hit it with great contact.
How did you feel when you found out you were given a 5-star rating?
Oh no, that was amazing. I think it was, I want to say October of my junior year. I was so excited because I had been working for it. I've been wanting that 5-star. I came in as a 4.5 star. I won the Polynesian Bowl Combine and All-American kicking tournament my freshman year. So that was my goal always. And I was ranked number 1 in the nation. And when I saw that I was a 5-star after that, I was so excited. I was like, all my hard work has been paying off. But that was just more of a milestone for me. It wasn't really an end goal. That's cool and all to be a 5-star, but, the end goal is college. And that's really set me up for some great opportunities for next year.
What was the feeling around the team going into the 2021 season?
Oh, I think that all of our guys were super excited. We got cut short in the spring, so we had just played March, April, May, and we only got a 2-week break. So we had been training together for over a year, 2 years. So, we had a goal in mind. All the seniors met before the season, and we talked about what we wanted our season to end with. Like, how would you want to be walking off that field? And that's where we started. So we started off as our North Star was protect the brotherhood, honor the brotherhood, which meant if we did our things, if we respected each other, if we went to practice, treated it like a job, and went to every weight session, went to every practice with the same intensity, the same mindset, that good things were going to happen. And all of us knew that we were coming in as preseason ranked number 1 and preseason national champions. So we just wanted to be able to continue that and, just work hard for each other. Because at the end of the day, we were doing it for the seniors. It was special for us because that could have been our last game. Any of those playoff games could have been Norco, could have been Centennial, could have been Servite, could have even been Sarah in the state finals. But, each seniors went out there and did their thing. And, the underclassmen and the juniors really stepped up too, because there was a lot of guys who stepped up, especially on the offensive line. BJ Tolo, Brandon Baker, DeAndre Carter, a lot of these guys that are younger guys that had to really play an influential role this year. Leviticus Sua, like, these guys were stepping up, making plays for us. Xavier stepped in when Demanis went down. I know a lot of guys weren't really sure about what was going to happen when Demanis went down, but, we all just came together and made sure we stuck to our goal of honoring the brotherhood and making sure we make this a season to remember.
Yes, I mean, Demanis going down was a major point in your guys' season. After you lost him, what was the team's morale level, and how did Coach Rollinson pull you guys through it?
So Demanis went down in the first quarter of Duncanville, so we were all super hyped for the game. We had just traveled out there, and I wouldn't say morale was down. I know it was pretty disappointing to all of us to see Demanis go down, but Demanis was always there at most of the practices. He was always there saying, like, guys, like, let's go, like, getting us hyped, getting us going. And, I think he was a big role, in his support and his encouragement to the younger guys and the guys that took over was really influential for us. And the big thing at Mater Dei is it's next guy up. So when somebody goes down, when something happens, we have a couple other guys that have been there, got to step up, got to take some responsibility. And I think Demanis really mentored those guys and really helped them step into a position to help us win this year.
Speaking of traveling, you guys travel a lot. What do you guys do to stay, alert and awake and not, fight jet lag and stuff?
So I think the biggest thing for us at the Duncanville trip is we were so excited. There wasn't really going to be a jet lag. So we practiced Thursday morning at, I think, 7:30 or 8. We hit the buses at 11. We took our plane at like 1. We got there around, I think, 5:30 or 6, maybe 7. We ate dinner, and then, like, we were supposed to go to bed, but all of us were so excited. We all, like, stayed up, watched TV. But thank God it was a later game. So it was 7 o'clock, but it would have been 5 o'clock our time. So we all got to sleep in a little bit. I think I slept until 8:30 or 9. So I still got enough sleep to get going. But, the excitement and the juice that we hadn't played out of state in 2 years. So we were just excited to be out there, excited to start off our season the right way. And I know I talked to guys from other schools. It was like, this game wasn't just a Mater Dei needs to win. It's like California needs to win for this game. And we really represented California out there, and I think we represented them really well.
How did you feel when you guys secured the national championship with the win against Sarah?
Oh, I was so excited. I remember that I told Coach was like, our special teams partner, Coach Duran, was like, we might get a few field goals in this game, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, Coach, it's like, I don't really care how many kicks we get. I just want to win. I was like, I'll do whatever it takes to win. We need to onside kick the ball. We need to do a pooch kick. Like, I'll do anything. And I remember, like, even some of the guys I wasn't close with were giving me hugs. Like, we were all celebrating. Like, it was an amazing experience. It's something that, like, you could only understand if you were in that locker room, if you were in there. I remember we had little light up rings in the locker room. We were so excited. They already had our rings made up. So, like, we saw the poster. Actually, this was in our locker room.
Nice.
So they like took a sheet off it, and they're like, boys, look at what you guys just got. And I was like, that is the greatest thing ever. That is so cool. And we all knew what we had to do, and this was our end goal. And it was kind of bittersweet that this was our last game. Like, we would have all loved to play more. We got cut short a few games. I think it was about 2 or 3 games, but it is what it is. And this was the 2022 class was definitely a class of perseverance and grit. And it was awesome to show the younger classmen and the younger guys that, with hard work, anything's possible. And you never know when that next opportunity is going to be given. Coach Rollinson always says it. You never know the next time you're going to be in that state title game. You never know the next time you're going to be in that CIF title game. Take every opportunity as it is and just cherish that.
How do you balance schoolwork and sports?
So that was actually something that I really struggled with this year, because I took 8 classes. I was anticipating to graduate early. And just with some of the new coaching changes, I wasn't comfortable with leaving early. But, we always had time to do it. We ended school at 2:30. We had practice or meetings starting at 2:45. So there's a 15-minute window where you kind of figure out what you had to do. And then for me especially, like, I didn't have meetings every single day, so I could do homework during that time. And then practice in the morning, my group started at 6:50 and we went till 7:30. So between 7:30 and 8:45, you had time to do homework. And then after practice, we there around 6:30, 7 o'clock. You had about 2-3 hours, however late you wanted to go to sleep. But, there was always time. Coach Rollinson always made sure that our homework was done, always made sure we were on top of our academics, because at the end of the day, your education comes first. And that's something that we definitely preach at Mater Dei.
Yeah. What advice do you have for my viewers? Now, this can be for the kids at my school that this will go out to, or for the basic viewers that will watch this on my YouTube channel.
So I think just the biggest thing is just enjoy the process and have fun. I know, like, a lot of the times it turned into a job for us. And, some of the times, you don't really enjoy the over the summer working out, throwing up, doing sleds, doing conditioning. Like, that sucks. Like, I know, like, I'll be the first saying I complained about that all the time, and everybody did. But, like, looking back on it, I would never trade those situations. I would never trade those memories, because that's where you really build your relationships and your bonds with your brothers. And I think everybody on that team I would call my brother. And it's just because of the experiences we went through, all the perseverance, all the things we learned together. And just enjoying the process is huge, because I never really believed everybody that my freshman year, like, that they said, oh, your high school career just flies by. I remember I could tell you every single game I played in, like, it feels like it was just yesterday. So honestly, just taking every opportunity as it is. And, you want to complain sometimes, but at the end of the day, your senior year, you'll remember, like, oh man, I remember my freshman year, I was complaining about that lifting session, but look at where it got me. It got me an offer to USC, or it got me an offer to wherever. And I think just having fun and just enjoying yourself. And if it's not something you enjoy, fight on. If it's not something you enjoy, then it's honestly just not worth doing. So if you find something you're passionate about and that you love with all your heart, then go for it. And I think that you also need to be able to balance your academics or whatever else you're doing. I know I balanced being an Eagle Scout along with that. So just finding that fine line and that balance is super important. And, you may not enjoy it in the moment, but you'll look back and say, wow, like, that was a great experience for me. And even some of the guys that I know didn't really play much on Mater Dei, they said, like, they wouldn't trade these experience for 4 years for anything. And even guys from other schools, like, you need to make sure, take photos with your parents, like, whatever you got to do, enjoy the practices, find something that it's just makes you smile and get up in the morning. Because to be honest, I would not be getting up in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day for something I didn't love. And it's just important, because I think it definitely translates to life. Like, I was thinking about my major. I'm probably going to be an industrial engineer or a mechanical engineer, and it's nice. I got to have something I'm passionate about. I don't want to be, I got to go to my 9 to 5. It's like, no, I want to get up. I want to do this. So I think finding a hobby early on, or an activity or a sport, is something that's definitely going to help you later.
All right. Thank you for the interview. Good luck on the rest of the year. Good luck in college. And, wherever you play in D1, I really look forward to watching you play. And
appreciate you having me.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you. Have a good day. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Thank you for watching the interview. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Follow Chase on his socials, again, in the description. Follow me on my socials in the description. I thank you to Chase. I have to say, first of all, thank you for being so flexible with your time and allowing me to interview you. And I do hope that your father gets better. Thank you, Chase, and good luck. Hope your father gets better. Adios.